Welcome in. This is your Cut Sweat show for this week's RSM Classic. One very especially sweaty cut for myself personally. We'll talk more about that in just a second. But if you're stumbling in, if you have never seen the Cut Sweat show before, well, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a data-driven look at what the cut line is going to be, how that's going to impact your lineups, the golfers that are currently out there, maybe on the verge of making the cut, maybe on the verge of making a run to win this golf tournament. We'll see how all of that shakes out in just a second. Let me introduce you to the big board. This is basically the command center for what we have going on for this show. On the left-hand side, that is your PGA Tour leaderboard. Should be absolutely no surprise to see that. Right-hand side, upper right, that is cutsweats.com. They are currently showing a approximately 5.5%, 6.5%, 6 of 6 rate at a 4 under cut, with another 23% of you getting 5 out of 6 through. Now, there has been a big WD this morning. Louis Oosthuizen, who realistically was not going to make the cut anyway, withdrew this morning, and he was 17% owned approximately, depending on the contest that you were in. So Louis, he gone. That's certainly going to impact lineups. Rory Sabatini got disqualified yesterday. I'll check to see what his ownership was. I can't imagine it was anything too crazy, but those two things combined make this essentially a rake-free week if you were able to avoid it, and maybe having a shot at a pretty decent scoring lineup for this time around. Bottom right-hand corner, that is Data Golf. Data Golf is live projecting the cut line and what it is going to be. So as of this moment, and we just got a big bump to -4, they're now showing -4 being the cut 79% of the time, with the other 20% coming at -5. So that was a big bump that we just saw to -4, which is the same cut line that cutsweats.com is projecting. So keep an eye on that. Let me go through a couple of these comments here very quickly, as we've got our leader Gooch finishing up on the final hole of the day. Dave says, "Hey Rick, thanks for running the promo." Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, this is the promo week, so I'm refunding memberships depending on what the winning score is. So when 10 under par was the winning or the leading score yesterday, my goodness. Yeah, I was seeing the dollars that I would have to refund, but still a very good scoring so far. Wanted to know if you could show us how the courses are playing today versus yesterday. Yes, so here we go. Yesterday was basically a historic day of scoring. So here's yesterday. Seaside played 3.7 strokes under par. I believe that the tweet was the most under par in a single round. Was it in PGA Tour history? Was that the stat? It was something pretty ridiculous. 3.7, literally the first 17 holes played under par. 18 was the only hole that played over par. So you can imagine how terrified I was of what the winning score is going to be. The Plantation course played 3.3 strokes under par. That is still unbelievably low. Unbelievably low, but really good scoring out there at the Seaside course as well. Now you compare that to today, Friday. So we went from 3.7 strokes under par on Thursday to 0.7 over par so far here on Friday. So that's what, a 4.4, basically 4.5 shot difference from one day to another as the scoring average. Massive difference. Shows you how really incredibly low those scores were yesterday, and the wind seemingly being the factor for why these scores are coming back to earth just a little bit. And then on the Plantation course, that's playing about even par. So that's about 3.3 strokes, 3 1/3 strokes worse than yesterday. Obviously, there are still guys out there on the course. The back nine on the Plantation is still playing very, very easy. So that's what we've got. We've got two very different days and two courses. Now, this will be the last day that they play the Plantation course, so they will scoot on back to the Seaside course for the final 2 rounds of this event after that cut is made, and that cut is trending towards -4. Let's look at the leaderboard here. Actually, I already have it up. Taylor Gooch, let me refresh this, who's currently playing his final hole of the day, is 15% owned across the board. Now, I'm actually a little bit torn here. I have a Gooch 38-1 ticket, and I would have no problem with him winning. I just would like him to win in a playoff at about 18 under. Now, I can't imagine that's going to happen. If you guys let me buy out at like 21 under right now, I would probably take that deal. Because at 13, with Gooch in the fairway, he's hitting his approach right now. I can show you this. So here's Gooch. Show you the 3D. He just hit his approach into 18 from 178 yards. It is front left portion of the green. He's going to have a ridge to go up and over. It's about right here. So he'll have approximately, 40 feet for birdie. 40 feet, something like that, up the hill, over the ridge. There's actually a ridge. I think we can see it. Yeah, here's the ridge that we're looking at. This is the putt that Gooch is going to have up the hill. Okay, so that'll be fun, and then that'll be his final hole of the day. And he's seemingly likely to be your leader through 2 holes. I guess Zach Johnson's still out there. Munoz could still figure this out. He could make a run at this, but with the way the scoring is right now, Gooch likely to be your leader through 2 rounds here. So we'll see how that works. 15% owned for Gooch. 2.5% for Zach Johnson, less than 2% for Seb Munoz, and Mackenzie Hughes, who's still hanging in there strong. He's got 9 holes to go. 12% owned for Mackenzie Hughes. Let's go down to the cut line. Let's go down to the cut line and find some guys to sweat out here. So we believe the cut line is going to be -4. So if we go to -4 and start looking at some of the higher owned golfers, Adam Scott, Luke List. Okay, those are 2 guys we can follow. And maybe Norlander. So let's do that. So let's do Scott, who is here. List, who is here. And Norlander, I believe, is the other one. Yep, all T55. Okay, so we'll add these guys to the top here. And what we'll do, I didn't get Adam Scott. Scott's playing the Plantation course, which is good news for Scott backers and for Norlander backers. So, but we don't have the shot tracker for them. Of course not. All right, so I'll do the List shot tracker. So we've got List and Gooch. Gooch has already hit his shot here. We already know the result of that. Here is Luke List. All right, so here's Luke List's situation. -4 at the moment. That is probably going to be the cut line. Data Golf in the bottom right-hand corner has moved it even closer, 84%. So that's likely to be the cut line. Luke List has to play 14 and on here. So 14 and on at the Seaside course is playing, wow, a hair over par. Right? Because those two would cancel. 14 and 18 would cancel out 15, plus a little bit more on 16 and 17, probably playing close to a quarter of a stroke over par. So Luke List would have to be better than the field if he wants to get in at 4 under and make the cut. And that's important because 11% of you have him. Nearly 12% have Luke List. So we'll keep an eye on List. We'll see when he hits that approach. They've not updated Gooch's shot yet, but we know he's right here. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. They're in commercial right now. Adam Scott also we've got to keep an eye on, along with Henrik Norlander. Let's go down to the bottom of the leaderboard. This is the only way to kind of look at the leaderboard, see what we learned through a round and a half. So Sabatini gets cut. He wasn't good, or gets DQ'd. He probably wasn't going to make the cut anyway. Louis, same thing. WD's probably wasn't going to make the cut anyway. Keegan was 3 under on Thursday, 9 over at the Plantation course. Oh my, that's going to end up being 9 shots worse than the field. If he finishes that way, it's going to be like 9 shots worse than the field. Kevin Kisner, I suppose, was a pretty big surprise. What did we end up on Kisner? I luckily kind of just said, if he wins, he wins. I'll deal with that. But Kevin Kisner 5 over. This is probably the most surprising result of the week, is it not? Even Louis WDing is not all that surprising. But Kisner going to Sea Island and being near dead last is likely has to be the most surprising result of the week. Now he's got one hole to go. I imagine he's probably trying to play as quickly as possible and he'll get the heck out of town. But Kisner, wow, surprising stuff. So the poor play from Kisner continues. We can actually look and see. We only have one round of data, obviously, but how did he play today? Yes, today wasn't that bad. Just didn't hit it well on approach, but wow. All right, what else we got here? Okay, Gooch is putting now. So Gooch is putting on 18 for birdie to get to 14 under. Please, Gooch, miss this. It is up the hill. Oh, I think he already. Oh my God. Okay. He left it like 3 inches to the right. Okay, so he taps that in for par. There's Gooch. He's going to tap it. He's going to be at 13 under. We can get him out of the broadcast. Good for you, Gooch. Gooch, you can win. Oh, look at this. Luke List now needs to get up and down for par. Remember, he's got to play likely even par for his final 5 holes. And he is now greenside on 14. Mackenzie Hughes with a long putt. Oh, he lipped it out. Oh, my goodness. That was for birdie, I believe, to get Hughes to 11 under. He missed it. Wow. Dave says, good call on lack of concern about Gooch. Listen, I don't even think I need to take credit for that, right? I mean, it's a guy who 90% of his rounds this fall have been phenomenal. And he played great in round 1, and then all the weather delays and stuff last week. Yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. Thanks for timing the Cut Sweat show so I can watch during my lunch break. Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, Rick, why are the announcers so unbelievably bad at portraying an accurate cut line? It's pretty obvious that with the wind and many guys on the course, the cut line will end up at -3. It's a good question. They've, believe it or not, gotten a lot better at this. And my big gripe used to be like, a lot of these guys are announcers are former pros. Like, they know the conditions on the course are ever changing. And if it's going in one direction, it's whatever. I think that they just don't want to dive into, okay, it's 80% likely that it goes to -4 because then the 20% of the time it makes them look even worse if it goes the other way. So I think that they just say, okay, the cut line is this, that's the cut, that's the cut, that's the cut, whatever the current cut is. It's crazy. Scrolling up the leaderboard here from the bottom up, seeing if we can find anything of note here. Nothing too crazy interesting. You would expect Andrew Landry to have played better, but I mean, that's one really bad round this week, or today, excuse me. Swafford even par. It's kind of surprising. We were waiting to see. We were interested to see what Lee Biota was going to do this week, right? Was last week the one-off? Was last week the outlier? Maybe. 6 over here on Friday. He's going to miss the cut. So that's another result there. A little bit surprised to see Alex Smalley on the outside looking in at the moment. He's probably not going to make the cut. Not a lot of other huge surprises, I don't think. Barjan is the king. Okay, so Luke List has 2 feet 3 inches for par on 13. That's what he has left. Barjan lives around the cut line. See if he can make probably just one birdie coming in would be good enough to get him through. Homa on his birthday, fighting for it. He's 1 shot out. Mito 1 shot out. Adam Long 2 over 1 shot out. Let's do Adam Long because he only has 3 holes to play. What's Adam Long's ownership here? Adam Long 8%. What's Glover's? 6%. Okay, let's do these guys. Let's see what these guys are up to. So Adam Long and Lucas Glover. Let's pop these guys up and see what's happening here. Long was, Long was wide right on his tee shot, but he kept it out of the water. Layup, that's a pretty darn good layup from there. So he's got 109 yards in for his third on the par 5, and this is probably the hole he has to take advantage of here. Glover has 2 feet for par, and he made it. Okay, so he makes par there. So Glover's got 2 holes to go. He's got to play them at 1 under to get in. Waiting on this Luke List shot. What was Mito? Mito was 10. Chris Kirk, 17. Oh my gosh. The problem is we don't have shot link for Chris Kirk. So Kirk's got to play the front 9 of the Plantation course 1 under. And I'm pretty sure that's not the side you want to be on. Yeah, this is going to be tough for Chris Kirk. So look at this. So here's the situation we have with Chris Kirk. We don't have the shot tracker. He needs to play his final 6 at 1 under. And he's here. He's on 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, all playing over par. 8, he gets a little bit of a reprieve. 9 is dead even. The front 9 on the Plantation course is playing a half a shot over par and a full shot harder than the back 9. So Chris Kirk absolutely has his work cut out for him here, as 17% of you are rooting for Kirk to come in. Wow, 17%. He's got to be one of the highest owned golfers. Let's sort by ownership here on cupsweats.com. Cam Smith, number 1. Where's Cam Smith at? I haven't seen his name in a while. He played well enough yesterday. Okay, T14, that's fine. Henley, 2 over, but he's 6 under. Corey Connors, Scotty Scheffler. Scheffler started out hot. What did he do? Yeah, gave a couple back. Webb, he played well. Okay. So we've got some so Chris Kirk is likely the highest owned golfer in risk of making the cut. And Louis is already done, so he's out. And then Damon, but he's got a couple holes left and he's inside the cut line. Gooch. Okay, so Streb. Wow. There was a Streb contingent of 13% this week. He needs to make a birdie on his last hole of the day. Do we have shot tracker on Streb? Course is he playing? Yeah, we do. All right, let's watch Streb play the last and see if he can make the cut to get it, make a birdie to make the cut. He is in the right-hand rough. It's not a great place to be, to a right pin, middle right pin. So he's got his work cut out for him. Luke List made that putt. I would certainly hope so from 2 feet. So he'll move on. Adam Long. Okay, Adam Long fans. 7 feet 4 inches for Adam Long to make birdie to get himself back in the cut line. I'm a fan of that. Let's see what he's got. Looks like it is left to right down the hill. Am I reading that correctly? So if you've never seen this grid before, these are the movement of the green. So it's obviously left to right. You can see these boxes, and it's moving towards the cup. So it's downhill. So downhill left to righter for Adam Long from 7 feet 4 inches. Lucas Glover waiting for his tee shot on 8, but that's the short par 4, so they might be waiting a bit. Here's Streb's shot. Okay, here's Robert Streb, 26 feet 3 inches up the hill. Again, see the momentum. The lines are coming towards you, so that's up the hill. And it's up the hill, but also kind of right to left. It looks like it might be on a little bit of a spine. It's kind of I think he's going to have to throw it out to the left a little bit, but that's for the cut. Streb makes that. He moves on. He moves on to the weekend. Luke List, we're still waiting on his tee shot there on the par 5, and Adam Long, we're waiting on this 7 foot 4 inch putt. Streb might take 13% of you with him. Keep an eye on that. Munoz made another birdie. He's now 2 under and 12 under in total, playing the front 9 on the Plantation course. Glover is in there. Oh, boy. Right side of the cart path. Is he going to have a look? Probably not. Good news is he's got green to work with if he can. I can't get down there. Oh, here we go. What if he could just kind of scoot one underneath this tree, pick it clean, get it to spin, I don't know. Is that too much for a guy who probably doesn't have much short game? And we have no idea what the lie is? Yeah, that might be asking too much. So we'll keep an eye on Glover. They've gone to commercial. We're waiting on this Adam Long putt. We're waiting on this Robert Streb putt. And here's Luke List teeing off on the par 5, and that is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at that. Yep. So he's going to have a great look on the par 5 from 212. And for him, that's probably like 7 iron. Something crazy. Keep an eye on that. They're in commercial, so let me give you a quick update here. Cutsweats.com. You should go subscribe. It's the only other subscription I pay for. About 3.5% to 5% is your 6 of 6 rate. Very, very small. Keep an eye on that. I'm getting a phone call here. It's Greg Ducharme. I'm going to have to ignore Greg Ducharme. Greg, I'm live, buddy. I'll call you back. 4 under, seemingly very likely to be the cut line. 88% according to Data Golf. Lucas Glover's in trouble. Adam Long's got a putt to get back inside the cut. Luke List is in prime position on the par 5. These are the golfers that are most highly owned. That's why we're watching them. We can do Harris English. Harris English has a putt to make the cut, I believe. So he's on 18. Yeah. So here he is. He's on 18. He might already be done, though. Yeah, I think he's done, guys. So, yeah. It looks like he tapped in for par on 18, which means he's going to miss the cut. So Harris English is 3 under, and that is not going to be good enough. Adam Long missed that. So Adam Long misses probably his best chance at making the cut. That is painful. Lucas Glover, we're still in trouble. And Robert Streb has a putt for it. With no shot tracker on PL, Plantation Course, does that mean the live leaderboard only has one half the data? Yes, it does. That is, there is only one course with shot tracker, and that is one round of data, which is what comes into the live leaderboard. So yes. Can you do Louis? I really needed him today. I'm not sure if that's a troll or not. Louis withdrew this morning. He's out. So if you needed Louis, I hate to tell you, it did not go well for you. Robert Streb did not go well for you either. He's gone. He's missed the cut. So he's going to be in at 3 under. Robert Streb, your defending champion, will not defend. We're waiting on this Lucas Glover shot here. We've got Adam Long on 8, and he needs a birdie. Oh, this is the hole that Glover's on. So let me zoom out here. So Adam Long's on the tee, probably waiting for Glover to figure this out. So he's playing right behind him. And then Luke List is just absolutely in prime position. Can you still take down a GPP with 5 out of 6? No, probably not. Taking it down would be really, really hard unless it was like, I mean, you'd have to have like if you had Munoz and Zach Johnson and John Huh and they finished like 1, 2, 3, maybe that would give you a chance at it. But just the amount of points you're going to miss out on. You can still have a really good finish with a 5 out of 6. I just don't think you can. You would need something special to win it. I mean, if Gooch wins, a 5 of 6 is not going to win because he's 15% owned. So, no. Waiting on List. Long has to wait on Glover, so we're waiting on Glover. Munoz has a putt to get to 13 under in the co-lead. Pretty good roll. Oh, my God. I think it dried up an inch short. Maybe not even an inch. I think it's on the lip. Yeah, he's going to tap that in for par. Very interested to see what Lucas Glover does here because he needs a birdie here or on 9. And it doesn't quite look like he's going to get it here. If he does, I'd be very impressed. Let's see what else we have here. So let me go down to the cut line. English is gone. He's going to be in at 4 under. Adam Long probably just missed his best chance. He's got 2 holes left. Streb is out. Kirk. We don't have the shot tracker on Kirk, but he's got to make a birdie in his last 6 holes. He's playing a very difficult stretch. Glover. All right. That's probably all he could have done. He looks like he just kind of chipped it out. He's got a lot of green to work with now. Just got to get up and down and hope to make birdie on 9. That's his chance. Adam Scott, he's in the cut line. That's okay. No problem there. Okay. Joel Damon. Thought I saw him going the wrong way. Yeah. Made a couple of birdies. That front side of the plantation course is playing hard. That front side of the plantation course is playing very, very hard. Wow. All right, so Damon's in trouble. He's 16% owned. That would, if Damon somehow dropped out of this cut, that would probably be pretty impactful to this 6 of 6 number. That would probably be pretty impactful. Glover, oh, that's probably not a great pitch there. So Glover's got 6 feet 10 inches for par. If he makes bogey here, I will call him toes up and we will move on because he would need an eagle on 9. No chance the cut moves to -3, right? In the bottom right-hand corner is the probability of all the cut lines. It's always there. 0.4% is the likelihood that this moves to -3. Luke List, yeah, see, that was just prime position and he took advantage of it. He is going to have a 24-foot, 6-inch putt, seemingly left to right down this hill for eagle. Let's get a look at it from the ground view. Yeah, look at that. Left to right down the hill. Now, he's not a very good putter, so I can't imagine he makes this, but should be a very easy birdie for him to get to -5, which is, cushiony. -4 is now 92%, according to Data Golf. Adam Long has hit his tee shot. Okay. Adam Long pipes it, baby. Very accurate driver of the golf ball. So Adam Long's got 2 holes to go. Needs to play him 1 under. He's got 52 yards in. Prime position for Adam Scott. We are waiting on this Glover putt. This Glover putt might end his chances right here. If he makes it, he has a chance. If he misses it, he is gone. I mean, not technically, but likely gone. These are the putts I struggle. I was such a bad. I putted so poorly yesterday. I'm usually a very good putter. I was so bad yesterday. A little bit rusty with the flat stick. I could not make anything. I could not make anything. Probably have time on that Adam Long shot. Here's the Luke List putt. Still about 3.5%, 4%. Joel Damon will definitely impact the cut line. Let's see. I'll check on my other screen what Damon's up to. Because he's playing the plantation course. So he's playing the par 5 8th right now, which is good. Good for him. Russell Knox, Matt in the chat. He's got 7 holes to go. He's playing the back of Plantation, which is good. That's a half a stroke under par. And he's in the cut line right now. So he's got to play the final 7 holes at even when the field's been playing him at about a half a shot under. So that would be a good sign for Russell Knox. Unfortunately, we don't have the shot tracker for it. Who's going to putt first? Lucas Glover or Luke List? I think it's got to be Glover, right? He was on the green. It feels like he was on the green a while ago. Come on, wind. Oh, Lucas Glover keeps his hopes alive for one more hole. He made it. He made it. He's going to go to 9. So he's going to go to 9 on the Seaside course, which is playing under par. It's playing under par. So Glover and the 10% are live. Here's Luke List. We are waiting for this downhill left to right swingy little eagle putt. Great shot off the tee, great approach. Full on sweat time. If this thing gets to like 26 under, it's got to be Gucher, Hughes, or Connors, or I'm just like absolutely toes up. Just absolutely toes up. Hughes is hitting his tee shot. That looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, nice shot there. Waiting on this Luke List putt and waiting on this Adam Long shot, although now that Glover and that group is probably walking off, we should see this Adam Long shot any minute. Okay. Luke List knocked it up there to a foot and made it, so he made birdie. Good job. Luke List is now going to be -5. He's going to have 3 holes to play. Adam Long, see if he's in the go zone. Yeah, Norlander's in trouble, Tom. I don't have the shot tracker for it. He's on the plantation course. He's playing the front side of the plantation course. It's the side you don't want to be on. He just made bogey on 3. So he's going to have to play the final 6 at 1 under, and it's not a particularly easy set of holes, which is troublesome. Joel Damon's on the par 5 on the plantation course. We'll have to see how that goes. Ooh, what did they do here? Glover -2. Did he have to take a drop from over there? 1, 2, 3. Why are they listing this as a bogey? 1 in the trees, 2 short, 3 on, and 4 in, but they're listing it as a bogey, which makes me believe. What do I believe? Do I believe that this? I usually believe that the final score is right and not the shot by shot. He might have taken a drop over here. Could it have been that bad? What could have been that bad that he took a drop? This branch hitting him in the head? If that's true, and we'll try to confirm this. Hold on, I'll try to confirm this. Play-by-play believes that Glover took a drop. And if that is true, he is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah. All right, we'll keep an eye on it, but Glover might be done. Waiting on this long approach from 52 yards. Yeah, I wish I could show you the shot tracker on Mito. He's 4 holes left. He needs to birdie 2 of them. He's on the plantation course. Luckily, he's on the back 9, but he did not take advantage of the par 5 14th. He's gonna have to make 2 birdies coming in. He's trouble. Yeah, big Colts fan. Send me your DraftKings username. I'll check your lineups and show people how not to build lineups. That's the request. No problem. I can do that. Luke List will be moving on to 16. Waiting on Adam Long. And Glover might be done here. He's in the fairway. I think he's done, guys. If that penalty is true, which I don't have much reason to believe it's not, then he's done. All right, here we go. So I will cutsweats.com has this thing that allows you to look at anybody's lineups and contests that they're in, which is pretty unbelievable. That right there is like the reason that I pay for my subscription. So Big R Gamer 497. Let's see what we got here. Let's see how bad your lineups are. My lineups. Well, first of all, hold on a second. You have at least one 6 of 6, don't you? Scotty will probably be in. Gooch is leading. Harmon is doing okay. Rogers, okay, he's in. Troy Merritt, he's in. Neesmith, did he make a run today? Oh, he did. Oh my God. Neesmith, good little round there. Moved up 57 spots. I bet him at like 151. He's not going to win, but I didn't. I thought he was done. Wow. All right, so you have 1/6 of 6. You have 1/6 of 6. Let's see what your let's see who like your biggest exposures are. You have Corey Connors in 38 lineups. That's fine. You have Chris Kirk in 38. That's probably not going to end well. Yeah, that's probably not going to end well. Smalley, oh, that might have been my fault. Scotty's in. Denny, what did Denny do today? Okay. Denny's moving up. He's okay. Pierce playing well. I mean, honestly, of your biggest, you have one. First of all, I kind of love this exposure, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 6 guys that you have in like a ton of lineups, and then seemingly either this is like core cascading or you just kind of swapped guys out. So of your core, I mean, you got Connors, you got Scotty, you got Denny through, you got Piercy through. Kirk and Smalley are just going to burn you, though. Hey-o, Adam Long. Good putt there. Good shot, good putt. Wow, he hit it to 10 inches. Good ball. All right, Adam Long, 1 hole to go. If he makes par, he's in. Luke List now on 16, back in the fairway. I mean, he's putting on a ball striking clinic right now. We've got Glover in the right-hand fairway, but I think he's done anyway, so I'm probably just going to get rid of him. Not the worst thing in the world, Colts fan. Thanks for letting us look. Maybe you can get a Smalley playing hero ball. Maybe he'll birdie like 2 and Kirk will birdie 2, and I don't know. Maybe you can figure out a way to get this in here. Knox has moved himself inside the cut line. Oh, no, he was already inside the cut line, -4. Okay. Which is 94% to be the cut, according to our friends over at Data Golf. Adam Scott just made bogey. He's on the wrong side of it now. And Adam Scott is not only on the wrong side of it, he is playing the side you don't want to be playing at the Plantation course. Wow. I wish we had him on the shot tracker. He's on PGA Tour Live, though. I wonder if they're showing him on Golf Channel. I might have to check that. I've got a big sweat on Todd, says David. I'm assuming that's Brendan Todd, who is 2 over. Glover, 27 feet. All right, I can officially get rid of Glover now because he's done. He's done. That penalty is over with. Adam Long, we're waiting on. Luke List, baby, we're waiting on. They're going to a playing through. Zach Johnson on 8 out of the bunker. DNOW. All right, let's see what you got. What you got, David? Okay. Where's your Todd exposure? Here. And it's one lineup and it's a 33. So I'm assuming that's probably your single entry, right? It's probably this one. No, sorry, maybe not. Oh, it's this one. It's your 5 of 6. Sorry. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, man. You do have a Todd Sweat, don't you? So, your dogleg single entry in the 33's got Whaley, who's limping home, Merritt, Todd. Todd's 2 out of the cut line, but it has Gooch, Henley, and Hughes. Oh, man. This stinks. This stinks. Sorry, brother. I think that's going to be you're going to need some Brendan Todd help. And I'm not sure it's coming. Adam Long is in the right-hand rough at 9. He just needs to get this thing home. Todd is, oh man, he's playing the par 5 right now. Maybe he can get in with a birdie on the 5 and then steal one more. What else do we have? We got guys going in the wrong direction here. Let me go back to Cut Sweats here and see the leaderboard. And I'll go to the cut line here. So let's start with the -4s. Damon, what's he at? He's 16% owned. I wish these guys were on the other courts. All right, Damon's got 2 holes to go, and he needs to play him even par. Long just needs to make par. He's here. This is an 8% sweat. Those are the biggest. Damon and Long are the biggest ownerships at -4. -3, Harris English, but he's done. So that's over. Your big sweat there is Scott, because he's 13% owned and he's still out there. Streb is done, so that's over with. So really the sweats are Long, who I have, Damon, Scott, I have, okay. Damon, Scott, and who was the other one at -4? Oh, Long. Okay, Long, Damon, Scott. Those are the big ones. Those are the big ones on and around the cut number. Is there anybody at 5? I mean, 5, they'd have to drop 2 shots, and 2, they'd have to make up 2. All right, so we'll hone in on these guys. I'll get Luke List out of here, although I want to see him hit one more shot. Oh my God, look at it. This is the best version of Luke List, isn't it? Right? Just hit it to 7 feet, see if he can make that. So here's our sweats then. Long, Scott, Damon. Those are the big ones right now. Those are the big ones. And we're gonna get a resolution on Long pretty quickly because he's playing 9. His final hole of the day. Needs a par. We'll keep it there. Luke List has a birdie. I can get rid of him in a second because he's on the cut, or he's inside the cut. Do you think playing Seaside day 1 was an advantage or disadvantage this year? I'd have to go look. So I think there's a couple things. I think since the redesign, the Plantation course is not as easy. I mean, it's still definitely easier, but I don't think it's as easy. But it was a historic day at the Seaside course. Now, what we'd have to do is we'd have to normalize that, right? So like we're better players at the Seaside course as well, because that could also influence things. So I'd have to go back and run it and normalize it. But I mean, the scoring conditions were insane everywhere. 97% that this is going to be -4. We are looking at a 3 to 5% 6 of 6 rate. And if Long or Damon bogey, it's going to be a lot worse than that. Adam Scott already out of those projections, right? Of the -4s. So he's already being calculated as out. Streb has already missed the cut. Brendan, he's gone. Not going to make the cut. While we've got this lull in action, do me a favor, support these guys, right? Support the Data Golf guys, support cutsweats.com. They never give me any issue for showing this stuff, which is nice. Support them. Highly encourage it. Johnny Vegas has a putt with the flag stick in, and the flag is like bending over. You love to see that when I've got a sweat of how much I'm going to be refunding. Oh man. Vegas missed it. Okay. I probably should. I wonder what I would do. Okay, what if next year for the promo, and I don't even know how I would do this. This would take so much effort. I just let you pick who you wanted. Like you pick one golfer, and then whatever their score is, that's how much you get back. That would take me 7 weeks to refund it all. My biggest fear is that one guy runs away with it. That's my biggest fear. Yeah, hopefully we get this to 25 under and get our RickRunGood refunds in time for Christmas. You'll definitely get them in time for Christmas. I hope it's not 25. Hope it's let me buy out for 21 right now. I would do that. My biggest fear is one guy runs away with it, right? Like if Gooch gets to 26 and the next closest guy is 19, I'd be so upset. I'd have to invoice Gooch. Actually, if it's Gooch that wins, I have a 38-1 ticket on Gooch. Waiting on this Adam Long shot and this Luke List putt. Let me check my bets, by the way. I was kind of live. So Hughes, Gooch, Neesmith, Connors, I know. And I want to check the odds. I want to check the Caesars odds. Adam Long, 131 in the right. It looks like the first cut. Oh, there's the shot, 19 feet below the green. Okay, so here we go. Adam Long, two putts. Up the hill, right to left, two putts, and he gets to play the weekend. And you guys are very happy because he's one of the highest owned golfers. Hughes for birdie to get to 11 under. Made it. Good putt. Luke List has still not hit his birdie putt yet. Keep an eye on that. Joel Damon. Okay. So Damon made par on 8 on the Plantation course. So he made par on 8. That's a par 5. That's a little bit of a missed opportunity. That's the only hole in that stretch from 12 to 13 that's playing under par. So he kind of did not take advantage of that. Now, luckily, 9 is not a super difficult hole. So Joel Damon says he's got to make par here. Par here on 9 will get Damon in. A bogey will send him and 17% of us packing. Keep an eye on that. And then Adam Long, 2 putts to make the cut here. Yeah, Alex Smalley is giving us a little bit of a sweat here. I mean, back-to-back birdies at 10 and 11. He's playing the good side of the Plantation course. Like, come on, one time, Alex. Let's go, bud. Let's go, bud. Luke List, we're still. Oh, he made it. He made it. Okay, yeah. I gotta drop Luke List from coverage here because he's 6 under and 2 clear, and he's T26. So congrats to Luke List. You're gone. We've got Adam Scott, we've got Adam Long, and we've got Joel Damon. Although we are going to get a resolution on Damon and Long fairly quickly because Long we're 2 putts away. Damon, we are 1 hole away, but we don't have the shot tracker for it. So just bear with me as we wait for that to load. 4 under, 97% to be the cut. So absolutely little wiggle room there. Look at these blades of grass on here. Right to left, 20 feet up there. I think I could 2-putt from here. I don't know. I was poor. I was very, very poor yesterday, but I think I could 2-putt from here. So Gooch goes 64-65. That's pretty impressive. Let's look at the odds. What does Caesars think of him? Plus 350. Plus 350. I know we only have the data from the Seaside course, but let's just see how some of these guys have been playing. Connors, basically first from tee to green, second from tee to green. No surprise there. Gooch gaining 2 strokes putting. That's all he's got to do. Very, very good iron player. This is just one round. It depends on what day it is, so I'm not going to lean on it too much. Hughes at 9-1. He's 2 back right now. Got a couple more holes to play. He's won this event before. I mean, I definitely like that. I definitely like Hughes 9-1 over Connors at 14, and Connors going to be at least 5 back. Got any long shots here for me? Where's Seamus? Ooh. Go get another one, Seamus. I mean, some of these guys at 7 under, they're only going to be 4 back of second, right? So if you assume Gooch maybe backs up a little bit or doesn't just completely foot on pedal, the guys at 7 under aren't terribly dead. Vegas at 60? It's kind of interesting. Ooh, that was probably not a great putt by Adam Long. 2 feet 1 inches to make the cut. Oy. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to make it, but that was probably not a good putt. Every week is Seamus week. You got that right. He made it. Adam Long's in. Congrats. Okay, so that is, that helps me. 8.5% of you. Very happy with that outcome. Congratulations, Adam Long. Well done. You're in. Damon is the big hinge spot right now. He is playing an over par number 9 on the Plantation course with no shot tracker. I don't even know how I'm going to show this to you. I guess I'll just show it to you. He's playing number 9. It's over par, and he's got to make par on it. That's all he has to do. Par is good. Par will be good for Joel Damon here. %16 of you have him. That's why this is so important. He's basically the biggest. He's the highest owned golfer at 4 under right now. Adam Scott's close, but he is actually, I believe he's 1 out. He's 3 under. Yeah, he is. And he's got 6 holes to go, so he's got time. He's playing the wrong side. We're going to find out. Adam Scott's on this par 5 right now. If he can make one there, he'll have one more at 8. Although this number 4 is not an easy hole, 623 yards. If Kirk can get 2 under and -4, he can do it. Do you think his chances are low? Well, I mean, let's just look at it, right? So Chris Kirk, who has made bogeys in 3 of his last 4, which is probably not a great sign of how he's playing, has to play the last 4 holes at 2 under. He's playing the front side of the Plantation course, which is right here, which is playing pretty significantly over par. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's plus 0.45 plus 2. It's like a third of a shot over par. So he's going to have to be, 2 point. So if he plays, he's going to be like 2.3 shots better than the field in 4 holes. It's very, very difficult to do. He's going to have to birdie 2 holes, or at least 1 hole that's playing over par, and he's going to have to definitely birdie the one that's playing under par, the 8th hole. So based on what he has left and the way he's playing, I think it's pretty unlikely that Chris Kirk makes the cut. Now, Adam Scott, on the other hand, did indeed take advantage of number 4. So Adam Scott makes birdie at 4. He is now -4. Has that same stretch of golf that Chris Kirk does, right? Those difficult holes on the front. But he's got to stay there. And then we're just waiting on this Joel Damon situation to clear itself up. Hey, Rick, just wanted to say thanks for all you do. No need to check lineups today. I had 50% Rory and like 25% Louis. Sorry to hear that. Actually, Philly Fingers, I meant to reach out to you because I think you won in Jock Market last night or Wednesday night. And I sent your username over and they said they couldn't find it. So either I had a typo or something happened. So please email me, rick@rickrungood.com, and let me know what your Jock Market username is, and I'll try to get that rectified for you. It's nice that you're here because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get a hold of him. We'll try to rectify that. All right, Joel Damon, 16%. And we are seemingly getting worse on this 6 of 6 cut rate, aren't we? No, about 4.5%, 5%. That's about what we've been hanging at since we've come on. A lot of guys at -2, but they're going to need to do something. A lot of guys at -2. Not a lot of. I guess Kirk might be the most consequential guy at -2. Is that right? Let me give this a refresh. Homo set, yeah, Kirk 17%. Yeah, by far, Chris Kirk is the most influential guy at -2. I mean, if you just avoided Sabatini and Louis, you're better than 20% of the field. You got this rake free, and you got yourself a sweat if you avoided Louis and Sabatini and Kisner, really. Which I don't know if that's how realistic that is to avoid all three of those guys, but if you did, man, you are like a heck of a leg up. That's 30% of the field right there. Had one of those guys. Wow. This Joel Damon situation. Joel Damon, Adam Scott. They're in commercial. They're in commercial. What are we up to? I can't track it on the shot tracker. They're in commercial. I'm just staring at the screen waiting for it to refresh. Oh my gosh. Played golf yesterday. That was pretty fun. Next week we've got Bryson and Brooks. Next week's Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's, if you're traveling, has some safe travel plans. Just staring at a screen waiting for Joel Damon's thing to refresh on a Friday afternoon. Like, what else is there? That's what this is, I suppose. Caesars has Gooch at plus 333 and Hughes at 9-1. I'll tell you what, Hughes is only 2 back, and he's got 3 holes to go. And that didn't move from 9-1, did it? When he made birdie and it didn't move, I don't think. I already have a Hughes ticket, but I think that might be the Friday afternoon wager to make. It might be Hughes, and then Vegas already moved from 60. Or 66, I think it was. That might be it. What, Luke List at 125? Where's Luke List? Striping it right now. I know he can't putt, but my goodness. Yeah, he's got another 6-footer for birdie on 17. If List makes that, he gets the 7. That's only 4 shots off a second. 125? Feels long, doesn't it? I don't know. It's obviously very unlikely he wins, but that feels long to me. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Luke. Luke says, if you click play-by-play on Damon, it'll at least tell you where the second shot is coming from. So it does look like he hit the fairway, and it looks like he hit his second shot out of the fairway, which is good. So we'll have to wait and see. The coverage appears to be over. Maybe I can flip back to, let me try to get back to PGA Tour Live. They might still be doing featured groups. Okay, Damon shot 3 from the fringe. So he's at least close to the green. Oh, no, but he needs a par. Okay, so he's got to get like up and down from wherever that is. But from the fringe, you'd think he'd be pretty close to the green. Well, he's definitely close to the green. I don't know how close to the hole he is. Shot 3 from the fringe. So he's got 2 shots from there. Whatever he did from the fringe and then 1 more shot. I cannot believe this is how we're sweating this right now. Oh, Scotty Scheffler, they're showing on PGA Tour Live. 6 under. He's over at the Plantation course. Joel Damon, what are you going to do, bud? Shot 3 from the fringe. We'll see what shot. I hope it just says, I don't know what it says when he's done a hole. Does it say like shot 4 in the hole? Yeah. So the next thing we need to see is shot 4 in the hole. If it says shot 4 from green, he's made bogey or worse, I suppose. But the next update from Joel Damon, if he is going to make the cut for 17% of you, needs to be shot 4 in the hole. That's all we're looking for. That's it. Shot 4 in the hole. Or else, and that will certainly impact the 6 of 6 number if he drops out of this at -4. So let's see whatever this next update's going to be. Oh, what a crazy way to do this. Four 4.5% or so is the 6 of 6. 15% is the 5 of 6. Joel Damon 17% owned. Okay, they moved him to a final. They moved him to done. They haven't updated the 9th play-by-play, but they have moved Joel Damon to finished at -4, which should be a very good sign that he made par and that he has made the cut. And that 17% of you can go on happy for another few minutes because Joel Damon, I believe, has just made par and made the cut. Okay, they updated it here. Yeah, there you go. Shot 4 in the hole. All right, Joel Damon. Congratulations. Adam Scott, on the other hand, after just making birdie at 4, he is on PGA Tour Live. He is underneath a tree off of this awkward sandy lie, standing on a cart path. He chips it up. I don't know what's there. That might be a bunker. It might just be he has missed the green. He is short of the green. I don't know what is there. I couldn't tell. Either a bunker he's in or just thick rough. So Adam Scott working hard to not give back the shot that he just gave up. Or that he just picked up, I guess I should say, is probably better. I'm not sure. Adam Scott might be the only sweat left. If he's the only sweat left, let me do one last one last glance through this. So, okay, let's look at the 4 unders. Whaley's in. Mickey DeMorat. I've never even heard of him. 0.02% owned. Has 2 holes to go. If he pars them both, he makes the cut. All right, Adam Long is in, 18%. Joel Damon is in, 16%. Mito Pereira, One hole, Mito. One hole to go. He's on the plantation course, unfortunately, though. Look at this. Look at this hero. Birdies on 15, birdies on 17. Has to play the par 5 18th. If he makes par, he's in. So Mito, a little bit of hero ball there. Adam Scott is in trouble. A couple holes to go there. He's at -4. Denny's in. Good Denny. Okay, let's see. Out. Harris English. Out Jason Day. Out Robert Streb. That was 9%, 5%, 13%. Alex Smalley trying to play a little bit of hero ball. 12% owned. He's now one outside the cut. Made a couple of birdies recently. Homa needs to make 2 more coming in. Brendan Todd needs 3. Okay, these guys are probably all done. Chris Kirk is done. So who is going to be the highest owned golfer to miss the cut? Looks like Chris Kirk. Unless he plays the last 3 at 3 under, which is probably not going to happen. Looks like it's going to be Chris Kirk. Then Louis, who withdrew. Damon. Okay. Then Streb would be the next one out. Okay. So really the most consequential thing left is Adam Scott, which I don't think I'm going to hang around for because that's going to be another hour and 15 minutes to watch Adam Scott without a shot tracker, try to figure out how this thing is going to work. So I'm probably going to leave you here. Just a little recap here before I do. Cut is going to be -4. The front side of the plantation course, and I can show you this, that's the harder side. So if your guys are finishing up on the plantation course, you prefer them to be finishing up on the back 9 because 14, 15, 17, and 18 are all playing under par, and 16 is dead even. I will describe this Adam Scott third shot from an awkward stance, kind of on the lip of a bunker, flopped it way up in the air. But this is going to be about 30 feet for par for Adam Scott. So he is likely to drop to -3. And he's going to have 6, 7, 8, and 9, which you can see 6 and 7 are playing over par. 8 is under par. 9 is over par. So if your guys are finishing up on the plantation course, you want them finishing up on the back 9 and not the front 9. The Seaside course, pretty even. Both the front and the back are within 200ths of a stroke of one another. So it really doesn't matter. I guess if they have 3 holes to go, you want them to have 3 holes on the front because 7, 8, and 9 are all playing under par. 16, 17, 18 all playing over par. So I guess if they only have a few holes left, you would prefer that to be the Seaside front as opposed to the Seaside back. Other than that, the current 6 of 6 rate, according to cutsweats.com, is about 5%. Adam Scott, when this updates and he drops out of this, assuming he's going to miss this putt, which I believe he's going to do, that will adjust. So it's going to go a little bit lower, seemingly. I'll stick with you for this putt here because I think he's going right now. He's lining it up. He's doing the aim point. So that'll adjust the 6 of 6 rate. So Adam Scott, kind of a hinge guy at the moment, not looking particularly great for him. While I have you, subscribe to Cut Sweats. They give me no trouble whatsoever. It's a great site. The guys at Data Golf seemingly do a great job. Support the industry. Here's Adam Scott's putt. I think he hates it. It's left. Good pace. He missed it, so he's going to make bogey. Otherwise, the content for next week will be, we've got Bryson Brooks there. You can bet on that stuff. We'll do stuff for Bryson Brooks. Maybe I'll have an interview or something for you, and we'll do then there's the Hero World Challenge, which in 2019 there was a DFS event for, so I imagine we're getting one again. So there is golf here in the future, so don't worry about that. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. If you're traveling for Thanksgiving, safe travels. Have a great time, and I will talk to you guys soon.